guys, Hayden from Belanger Ford. Today we have a 2024 Ford Maverick XLT with the blackout appearance package in this beautiful desert sand color. As you can see with the blackout appearance package, you get these very good looking matte black wheels on 18-inch rims. Plenty of clearance, as you can see over here. This is a unibody truck that comes with a 4.5-foot bed, 6 feet with the tailgate down. You can get Ford accessories that actually connect to this and this side here and give you a little extra space for your truck. You fit a sheet of wood in here, no problem. Or say if you're running a small business, you can ferry around some equipment, no problem. The hybrids get this handy 120 volt residential outlet over here for if you got any power tools or anything like that on the job. Even got a bed light over here and up there at night. And with a little area here, if you got to throw in some bungee cords or something like that for tie downs. Along with a lot of bed tie down points. No lack of tie down points in this Maverick. Nice light tailgate. I gotta say, this is Ford's golden boy right now. These things just fly off the lot. I mean, people love a practical, inexpensive, do-it-all truck. And this does pretty much everything. If you want to do a dump run, if you want to take your family on a road trip, or if you just want a commuting car. This does pretty much everything, and it's hard to beat it for the price. Especially when there's not too many others in the segment. Ford saw it and decided to create this little sucker here, and it's been dominating ever since. All right, guys, let's head inside. Hopping inside of the Maverick, as you can see here, you got access to your tailgate lights, your gas cap button, your headlamp controls, and of course your instrument cluster brightness level. Got your AC vents over here. Heading into your gauge cluster here, you can see on the left, this is kind of your hybrid readout here. So whenever you're in the green, you're regenerating battery. And whenever you're in the white, you're using a percentage of the battery. So you can see here 50% and then 100% at the bottom. And over to your right is just your regular standard speed laid out, or you can have it laid out in the center here. Your fuel measurements and your engine temperature. You can actually, by using menu, navigate your gauge cluster. You can leave a readout of your digital speedometer along with your regular one, or you can have your EV coach on at all times. Now, your EV coach will tell you how to get better regeneration and fuel economy. You can head over to fuel economy so you can get your exact reading. Or just have nothing. You have a quick access bar where you can find your driver assistance, your music, your phone connection, and your settings. Heading over to your steering wheel, as you can see here on the left side, you get access to all your cruise control buttons over here. You also got 2 volume buttons over here, along with a mute button. Now your turn signal stalk also doubles as your lane keep button. So if you go over here to the back, where my finger is pointing, you press this button and that will turn on your lane keeping system. Or turn on your brights. And on the right side, we have those gauge cluster navigation buttons that I showed you before, along with your voice commands and your phone buttons. These also work as skip buttons for the radio. And over here, your right stock is just your standard white. Ford really made an interior that looked nice, that also at the same time didn't break the bank. Checking out the driver's side door here, well, you may see some harder plastics. It doesn't seem as bad with the way that they designed it. It doesn't look cheap here, even though it is made out of plastic. It still looks, the one word I would say would be utilitarian. And even with some places where you think, oh no, well, I don't want my arm to be uncomfortable on plastic, at least this is soft padded vinyl. So when you put your arm on it, on a long drive, it's not gonna hurt. So they knew exactly where to put all the soft, comfortable materials and where to put the hard materials for price savings, which of course is handed on over to the customer. You see, you got all your window controls over here. It's automatic driver windows, but the rest are manual. And by manual, I mean holding it down and up. These are all power windows. You also get power driver seats. The rest are manual. Heading over to your sink display, we got an 8-inch sink system along with a little cubby hole here that's nice to throw, say, a wallet or some loose change in. Over here on your sink system, we have access to your audio controls just by a dial shift. Pretty nice standard stereo that we got in here. Got your phone connectivity over here, so you can pair it via Bluetooth. But if you want Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, it is a wired connection, but you have your two connections over here. Heading over here, you got your sound system. I'll give you all your things for your sound system, your radio, clock, Ford Pass Connect, Bluetooth,
search
phone
for
connections,
Ford Maverick on your device and select Ford Maverick once it is found.
all your general settings, your display, so if you want it off or on, you can do that. 911 assist for extra safety, so if you get into an accident, it will automatically call 911. Got your Wi-Fi. You control automatic updates for your Maverick system over here. And your camera settings. Now going down here, we've got an extra button here for your display. If you just want the display off or just display the time, you can do that. You also got radio skip buttons over here for just easy direct tuning, along with a little dial here for that as well. Got a volume settings button to get you right to the volume settings. And going down here, you got access to your other AC vents. We have a 7-speed climate shifter here. You can heat or cool down your Maverick quite fast. We also got a heated mirror, your defrosters for your front, your automatic AC controls, your AC directional over here, recirc, AC, and your max AC buttons. Now, since you have the XLT Lux package in this one, we have a 3-leveled heated seat for the driver and passenger, along with a heated steering wheel. Even lower down here, we have a little spot here for a phone, even another spot over here for, say, the passenger's phone if they want it facing up. Another spot right here if you have a wallet or something that you need to put down or just any extra stuff. You have storage for your water bottles. You can fit a nice decent sized water bottle or coffee in here, no problem. Another great area for some loose change. Your Maverick is controlled by a dial shifter, connecting you to the 8-speed automatic. You also got an electric parking brake. And this is your drive mode button. So essentially what this does is, when you press this, it will swap you from a different drive mode. You have 5 different drive modes in this Maverick. You have normal, tow and haul, slippery for those winters, economy that gives you the best gas mileage, and sport that gives you the best possible shifting and engine performance. We're going to leave it in normal because I find that's the best of both worlds. Opening up your main center here, nothing too fancy going over here, but it's a fair bit of space over here. Plenty of room for anything you have that's a little bit larger in your Maverick. Over here we have a passenger AC vent, along with their own storage for their driver door. And a glove box for all your registration. Some sunglass holders up here. And all your interior lighting. Just push on it. All right, guys, let's head in the back. Now, heading into the rear, we have those same useful door storage cubbies that we saw in the front. So for your water bottle or anything that's smaller, you can fit in the side here. Because you'll add an extra bit of practicality. Also, you can fold these seats, these rear seats up, and that'll give you this massive extra bit of room over here. As you can see, you can fit tons of stuff in there, any tools for work or anything like that. Just need to pull the strap here to pull it down. Nice and easy. Get easy access to your rear cup holders. Along with over here, we have your Type-C and USB controls. And your 120 volt residential charger over here.